Thank you for tuning in to the final takeaway. We've got a lot to talk about, so let's get right to it. Can you believe policeman Khalid Mandall is back on the job? Allegedly. And has even been promoted to Assistant Commissioner of Operations within the Guyana Police Force. Allegedly. The revelation is upsetting to many, and here is why. This is the same officer who allegedly told Adriana Younge's parents that he knew where their daughter was at the time they were frantically searching for her. But it is what investigators discovered later that would leave her loved ones and the public enraged and suspicious.
I'm gonna just tie up my hair like this. Me enough like teeth and putting up on it, I think I'm not good.
On April 23, 2025, this young, innocent 11-year-old girl mysteriously vanished while visiting the Doubleday Hotel, which is located at Tushin East Bank, Demerara. At first, family members thought she was somewhere on the property and would return shortly, but they could not have anticipated the tragedy ahead. The next day, the girl was recovered in the same swimming pool where she was last seen, despite reports that the pool was thoroughly searched. Her loved ones and the public were incensed after learning the girl was recovered right where she was last seen swimming. They felt betrayed by Officer Mandall, who allegedly told Adriana's parents that he reviewed CCTV footage showing the child leaving the hotel's premises and entering a black vehicle. They were told the vehicle was later spotted heading further away from the hotel, but surveillance footage would later contradict Mandall's claim about Younge's whereabouts.
They tried to tell us that my niece left the hotel, which she never did. They showed us footage that my sister told them it was not my niece, and yet they released a statement saying that my niece left in a vehicle, so we cannot trust them anymore.
The media called me this morning. I tell the media my daughter's in there, and the media was listening to me this morning when I tell them, you see for yourself for my daughter all the time. That's the way talking right is a lie. And the police are coming to chase me from here last night. And the police are, you know what's left, and the police are put me through, and nothing is happening after about the lack of beside there. The police have started the building 4 or 5 times. I never go in the building. I never go in the building. The police charge the building 4 or 5 times. I tell the police when I don't start me that to still in the back.
Could Officer Mandall's statement be that fatal error that sealed Adriana's fate?
Sergeant pulled after sex this morning with police. I didn't know one there. They will have sex on my family. Sergeant whole building. I was standing right there watching them because the police right there. And nobody didn't saw a body. Here, 7 minutes around 10. We don't have body appear. Just so magically appear in the pool.
At the time of the tragic incident, Mandall served as police commander for Region 3 and had authority over Tushin East Bank Essequibo, where the hotel in question is located. He was immediately sent on administrative leave pending an investigation after surveillance footage contradicted his claims about Younge's whereabouts. Now sources say he was reassigned to a new administrative region and will serve as Assistant Commissioner second in command of operations. If the report proved to be factual, then Mandall is now one rank down from Deputy Police Commissioner Errol Watts, going back to Younge's tragic passing. Her death was later ruled a drowning, but the circumstances surrounding her passing remained suspicious. This led to widespread protests by members of the public who were calling for a thorough investigation and demanding justice. Incidentally, the hotel's owner, Bojnarain Bola, also known as Sun, was cited as the main suspect in the case. Police took Bola into custody hours after the child disappeared. According to police investigators, Bola provided DNA samples which were tested to confirm or rule out his involvement in what police were investigating as a potential homicide. An independent investigation by a former Canadian homicide investigator would later clear Bola of any involvement.
And they was at the shallow end searching. The swimming instructor asked me if I could see at the bottom of the pool. I told him no. You have to go down all the way to the bottom. The swimming instructor told me, he asked the grandmother if the girl could swim. The grandmother said yes. And the swimming instructor told her once she can swim, she cannot be in the pool. And the search has been ended there. The grandmother walked away and went elsewhere, which I went to the police to assist them to open rooms and necessary bonds and stuff to find the missing person. And from that time, no one went in the pool to search the pool at that time until her body was being found.
We got her body appear, just so magically appear in the pool.
The girl's parents were not only inconsolable, but quite suspicious of the circumstances surrounding their child's death and what they believed to be lies and cover-ups by the police. This prompted them to delay the child's funeral, as they demanded an investigation, mainly by the Federal Bureau of Investigations, the FBI.
So I'm calling for an independent investigation. I don't need the Guyana Police Force. I need the FBI to come and investigate this matter. That will bring a lot of closure to me and bring justice to me and my husband and my family and my daughter and my son.
They were also seeking a second opinion autopsy. The government ignored the request to involve the FBI and instead opted for a Canadian investigator. The Younge family did, however, get their wish for a second autopsy, which later took place in Georgia in the United States. The second autopsy proved to be more procedural. While the second pathologist who performed the second autopsy did not contradict the primary pathologist's ruling that death was by drowning, she would go on to make statements that raised more suspicions in the minds of those who believed foul play led to the child's death. It's been 7 months since Younge's passing, and even though the case seemed to have gone cold, haunting questions keep resurfacing. Did Mandall's alleged misleading statement seal the young girl's fate? Was she still alive at the hotel or elsewhere when Assistant Commissioner Khalid Mandall diverted attention away from the hotel? Was he given inaccurate information? Was this an honest mistake? Or was this an attempt to cover up something sinister? So far, we haven't seen any official statement from the Guyana Police Force about the allegation that Mandall is back in office, but we plan to keep you updated on any major development in this case.